Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside. Blue his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette. And everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around. Cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, I've been beat, I've been died, I've been deed, 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 I've been died. I'm blue, I've been deed, I've been died, 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 I've been deed, I've been died.
Hello guys, this is Arslan and I am here for VX basic course. Now I want to introduce a video how do we make an empty pipe reference for our VX job, right? So for this we have to do first we take over all tools to clean the ceramic windows as well as to dismantle our Python pod and the liner which we are need to purge during the VX. You can see the later. So first we need our tools in which we require one rod as well as some cottons and one tape. So I think that there is a good 5S standard prepare here. So we need this tape as well as this one adjustable to remove the liners during purging the sensors. As well as we need C-clamp, which is the major apparatus for us to dismantle the Python pods. So this is our rod. So we can just, how we make this for cleaning the ceramic windows is just we need to wrap up this floor round about this rod and make sure this is to be tightened. Otherwise it will lose or maybe left inside the ceramic windows once you lower down or lower up, right? So make sure that this will be tightened and you have to put it by the tape on the rod. Or it's better if you measure the thickness or diameter of the venturi, because sometimes it goes to be like very more dia, so you cannot insert this tool inside the venturi rod, right? So we have just make it like this, and after that we put tape. So you can see that how much it takes time. Just need 1 minute or 1.5 minutes to make this tool.
Everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around. Cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, I've been deed, I've been died, I've been deed.
So guys, one thing I want to tell you that before you have to clean your ceramic window, just we need to ensure that our number of counts by the VX service, right? So I can show you on this software here, there is an gamma tab over there. So you can just click on this and after that you will see this number of counts. So after the cleaning, we have to ensure that either the number of counts is less or more, which assure that the cleaning should be properly.
For him and himself and everybody around, cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, I've been deed, I've been.
Okay guys, here I want to show you what is the procedure to do the empty pipe reference cleaning, right? So first you have to ensure that your VX should be bypassed. right? So you can check this valve should be open, and then this upstream of the VX should be closed position, and the outlet of the VX should be in closed position. And after that you have to check your bleed off valve, because after closing this maybe there is some pressure trapped inside the VX, right? So you can bleed off by this bleed off valve, the drain valve. You can just open it thoroughly and then ensure that it should be bypassed. And also there is another port, the PS and W port, which we called it. So you can just open it to bleed off this. So I have opened this both of two bleed off valves, and now you can see the pressure goes down, right? So from this pressure transmitter you can ensure that the pressure should be 0 before open the Python port, right? So now we have to go there to open the Python port for our cleaning purpose, right? And before this we have to purge our all liners. So we can open just this outlet of the transfer valve, and inside this transfer pump we have our Fryogel. So we can just open this valve, and after that we check the number of counts. But before this pumping you have to open your liner first. Now take one adjustable spanner so you can easily open your liner from here. This liner is one of the longest liner in the VX, so that's why you need to just open this P out liner, or you can say it PL liner. So by this way you can ensure that the Fryogel is passing throughly to the all liners, because this one is the farthest one, the liner. So if the Fryogel is reaching there, it means that all the shortest one will be full by the Fryogel. Now I can purge it, right? So you have to see the pressure over this indication. It should be increased once you purge that, right? So maybe this is the maximum 8 counts you have to purge inside this. Now it comes outside the Fryogel, so it means that the liner is fulfilled with the Fryogel. So you can close it back again. Then we can open our Python port to do the cleaning purpose. So we can just tighten it back. Now this liner is tightened. So now we are assured that our VX is bleed off with any pressure and our liner is purged. So we can open easily our Python port.
Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world, and all day and all night and everything he...
So I want to mention here one thing more. Before opening the Python port, you have to open this valve as well, because if there is an trap pressure between the O-ring and the venturi throat, so you can easily bleed off it by this valve. So you have opened this by certain few minutes, and after that you just take your C-spanner and then clamp it like this position and open to the counterclockwise. So you can open it easily. So after that you maybe need to lift this very hardly. Okay, so now I am able to open this truly, and then took out this top cover. Now this is O-ring which I want to tell you. This have to be hole here to pass all the pressure bleed off through this valve, right? So I can just put it here, and after that I need this tool to clean inside the venturi rod. So before this, as I told you, you have to ensure that how much your number of counts. So after that we just clean it, the ceramic windows. Now the depth is, you have to measure first the depth, right? So this tool should be goes till this height, because this is the level of the ceramic windows, right? So this length is fine for cleaning the ceramic windows. So you just clean it by 2 or 3 times, and then you have to ask from your VX specialist how much the number of count is it now.
Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night, and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside. Blue his house with the blue little window.
Now after come back the cleaning, we are here to see our number of counts. What is the impact in our number of counts after cleaning? Look at the gamma tab. There is number of counts are somewhere 73460. Now our previous number are 72744. So it means that it is cleaned now. The number of counts is more than the previous. Now after that we have to calculate our correct temperature. So we can go on the VX manager, right, and open the software in which we can calculate our temperature for putting inside the empty pipe reference. So we just need here the serial number, because we have here 2 ranges of serial number. So how we ensure that which one is our VX? So for our VXs, we can go to the diagnostic here, then click on it. It shows the serial number. So serial number is 1686. It means that we have to choose our model 770, which is greater than 1000. Now I want to enter these values, right? So here I enter that, or let's say the low ambient temperature for now is 34 and the highest is 46, right? And the temperature of the line will be somewhere for fluent is 60. So we can compute this. So it will give me the reading is 63.8. It means that we have to choose in our range greater than 63.8. So look at the VX manager. We can go to the gamma. There is an stabilization temperature settings. So we can open this and drag down. Look at the temperature ranges. So our detector shows us it should be greater than 63.8. So we can put here 85, because 60 is less than our getted value. Now after you have to put it, look at the high voltages. It should be near about minus 1180 or in this range, right? Now we can go the model settings again. In the model settings, we can check our VX52 type and our mode is oil mode, because it is depend on the valve. So there is nothing else you have to consider for empty pipe reference, because these are the readings for you can say air, or you can say for the oil and gas. So just after this you can go to the reference. Now I am in the reference tab now. So there is an reference point. What you are doing is If you are doing is empty pipe reference, so whatever you take for the empty pipe reference, you can choose nitrogen or either air. So here I am choosing is air. So that just you have to make the reference. Just click on this and put yes and use the TL. Okay. Then you can see this. It will show you later some graphical representation there, and after certain time, maybe half an hour, you can just oil check this. Should beam turns to green. After it will be stable. So either you can check your relative standard deviation. It should be 0.0128, lesser than this %, right? So there are two indications for the stabilization. One is for oil mode turns to the green, or either you have your relative standard deviation for empty pipe reference should be equal to 0.0128% or less than 0.0128%. Now assume that it should be 0.0128 lesser or it turns to the green. So you can just put here the end session and you have to choose it. Yes. If you want to update this, right? So you can see there, that's the time the previous empty pipe reference. Now it should be updated. Now look, this is updated by 1650, which is our computer time now here. So in this way we can make our empty pipe reference. So you can also check your folder is creating inside the folder of the empty pipe reference. So you can go on your folder where you have saved your file. You can go on the So this is your job 001. It is creating some files which are containing your CNF file as well as VX bin. So it means that these files. So guys, there you have seen your video for the empty pipe reference. So I hope that it will help you for the future. You have done your jobs or something this. So wish you best of luck. Thank you very much.
Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world.
Hello,
and
how much the number of counts?
And everything he sees is just blue. Like
It's fine.
him,
It's better than the
inside
previous
and
one.
outside, blue his house
No, great.
with a blue little window and a blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him and himself and everybody, and everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around, 'cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, I've been beat, I've been died, 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 I've been beat, I've been died. I'm blue, I've been beat, I've been died, I've been beat, I've been died, I've been beat, I've been died, I've been beat, I've been died. Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world, and all day and all night and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside, blue his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around, 'cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, I've been beat, I've been